Welcome back to another edition of Talk Nerdy to Me. I am your host, Troy Stegner. And before we get into this next preview, subscribe to the channel, man. It really helps us out. It allows us to do more videos like this, unboxings, reviews, previews, interviews, what have you. Without subscribers, it makes it really difficult. So hit the subscribe button. And while you're at it, hit the bell icon. That way you'll be notified whenever we put up a new video. All right, this is going to probably be a first. I don't know when I'll do this again, but we'll be reviewing a Zenescope book. Zenescope? Oh, you mean the books with all the TNA on the covers? Yeah, those are the ones. Sadly, that's what people remember Zenescope for, is all the TNA, but they actually have some pretty good story if you ever read it. I mean, they're very female-centric with their heroes. It's more than just TNA. I mean, I guess that sells books for them, but they have some good stories. Even this one, boom, has a little cute girl in the front. This is Man, Goat, and the Bunnyman. If you're into cryptids, cryptozoologist, then you're going to like this. It's kind of plays around with a lot of the other cryptids that people know about. You don't see Goat Man on the cover, but that's a representative of Bunnyman. Those are both cryptids that you have seen before. I'm not sure where she fits in, but anyway, you have Goat Man, or Man Goat, not to be confused with Demon Goat. Man Goat and Bunnyman starts right out. I mean, very first page, homicidal rabbit with an axe, and you find out he carries an axe because he has paws and he can't carry a gun. He can't hit the trigger, so he carries an axe. Phil and Floyd, the Goat Man and the Man Goat and Bunnyman, Phil and Floyd. I guess Phil is the Man Goat. He's some kind of devil spawn. Not really sure about the origin on Bunnyman. I don't think it really tells a lot about his origin. I mean, it starts right out into the action, and they're killing a bunch of mutant hillbillies. We don't know why. They had some women locked up in the cellar that once they release them, the women turn on them too, because, I mean, it's a Man Goat and a Bunnyman. It's kind of freakish. So they chase them out. Man Goat's able to use guns, and he uses them to full effect. Also, Man Goat, quite the ladies' man. He has no problem picking up the women, whereas Phil, Floyd, Bunnyman, they're not too hot about him. They consider him a furry. I mean, you have Man Goat and Bunnyman. I guess maybe he's just got fur everywhere is why. Man Goat looks more man than goat, so he has quite the prowess, I guess. And they are, like I said, a couple of cryptids. Look it up. Cryptids are things like Loch Ness Monster, Bigfoot. And in fact, they even mention Loch Ness Monster and Bigfoot in here. Bigfoot's one of their buds. They go through the paper and they find, all these things. Like they're saying, oh, there was a sighting of Hitler. And they're like, that can't be, that's only about half true because he's over here. He's not where they located him. They saw Bigfoot at a resort. It was reported sighted at a resort, so they had to go and tell him, hey, stay away from the resort. But they're kind of like cryptid vigilantes. There is some clandestine organization that is trying to, they want to release hell on earth because they worship hell. And they're looking for, Baphomet is their, who most devil worshippers or Satanists or whatever you want to call them, they worship Baphomet, which is basically a Man Goat. So they want to get Man Goat. They have to sacrifice a woman, then the Man Goat, then they can bring hell on earth. So, they sacrifice the female. Now they're just trying to capture Phil, the Man Goat, so they can put him on the altar and take him out. Obviously, some of the townspeople are aware of the cryptids, like the town sheriff and pretty much any of the women who sleep with Man Goat. They're aware of them. So, the sheriff stops by and says, hey, I need some help finding this missing woman. They found that when they're looking for her, they run across old Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Yeti. Since they're located in the Ozarks, by the way, which a lot of good places for cryptids to hide. I don't think he could be called the abominable snowman because Ozark's nowhere near snow. So yeah, Sasquatch is, they go to hang out in his cave, and he's seen his cave. He's got a big screen TV and some beers and stuff. So it's kind of cute, and he loves collecting insects. But he did see the woman that was abducted, and hey, she was sacrificed. So they go back. They tell the sheriff, yeah, we found her, but she's kind of dead. And there's also a group of hunters, some redneck hick-looking hunters. All they want is a trophy. They want a trophy for a cryptid on their wall. And the cute thing is, every time Phil gets startled or scared, as most rabbits do, he drops a bunch of pellets, just poops himself. And one of those hunters, he's kind of out there. He found some of those pellets. He actually tasted them. He's, oh yeah, well, this isn't that old. You're a sick dude. So not only do we have that clandestine organization trying to find Man Goat so that they can sacrifice him and bring hell on earth, you also got these crazy redneck hunters that they're loaded for bear, man. They're coming after him. And that's where the first issue leaves off. This is issue number 1. It's of 3. There will be 3 Man Goat and Bunnymans from Zenescope. And this is not for kids. Don't buy this thinking, oh, cute Bunnyman, my kids are gonna love it. It's very adult. From all the sex that Man Goat's having to the just straight up gore and blood, because Bunnyman goes into psychotic rages, and he's a killing machine whenever that happens. Believe it or not, yeah. Kind of like Monty Python with the teeth. Yeah, the rabbit, it can hurt you bad. So yeah, this is kind of a departure from what I'm used to from Zenescope. I like it though, don't get me wrong. I like their other stuff too, but I really like the silly, campy stuff with cryptids, over the top, adult themed stuff. And that's what this is. It's oversized, 33 pages of content. So you're getting, about 6-7 extra pages of Man Goat and Bunnyman. So I highly recommend this one. I'm very much looking forward to the second and third. I want to see how this is going to play out. How are you going to wrap this up in 3 issues? I don't know. I hope they make these 2 guys a permanent rotation in their comics, or maybe even crossover with some of the other characters. They're interesting characters. I love cryptids anyway. Cryptozoology was always a big thing for me. Mothman, Loch Ness Monster, Bigfoot, Jersey Devil. Down here in the Southwest we have La Llorona. So yeah, maybe we'll see La Llorona in there. Hey, maybe I should call Zenescope. Yeah, let's bring some Southwest flavor to that. Maybe some chupacabra. That would be kind of cool. Yeah, anyway. Highly recommend Man Goat and Bunnyman from Zenescope. So, if you enjoyed that video and you'd like to see more like it, please subscribe to the channel. It really helps with the metrics. Also, while you're subscribing, hit that bell icon. That way, we won't sneak any videos in on you. You'll be notified every time we put a new one up. And until that next new video, later, nerds.
Get nerdy with me. Tell me what game that you get on. Is it card or read? What kind of class do you play, girl? In an RPG?